is saying that the violence in the West Bank might get out of hand, and the Israeli settlers' violence against Palestinians, including American Palestinians, as you know, in many villages in the West Bank, their houses have been burned down to the ground. Your own ambassador said that we cannot stand by and watch. So what does it mean? What practically, how does the White House translate this?
Well, look, we've certainly seen reports now of U.S. citizens at risk and potential victims here, actually having become victims of some of the violence, and we're actively engaging with the government of Israel about that. Several U.S. government officials visited the West Bank and met with the victims of this violence in a place called Termasaya. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And consular officials have been providing assistance to U.S. citizens as requested. So we'll continue to stand ready to do that. Look, I'll say it again for the, I don't know how many time, we condemn all acts of violence. We certainly extend our condolences to the families of those that were affected. We issue a speedy recovery for those that were injured, but the violence isn't helping reduce the tensions at all. And when you have a situation like this, leadership is really required, leadership on both sides to stop the violence and to be demonstrable in doing so, so that the tensions can be turned down. That's what we want to see.
Thank you. The Israeli National Security Minister spoke today at a settler outpost, and he urged Israeli settlers to expand their activities to be included in all of the West Bank mountains. Despite of the violence that you just talked about and the international calls to hold settlements, settlement buildings, we're still hearing this from high officials from the Israeli cabinet. Why do we still hear this, and does the White House condemn actions and calls like that?
We have been clear and consistent that we do not support additional settlement activity. Our policy with respect to settlements has not changed and will not change, and we have been very consistent in communicating that directly to government officials in Israel. I can't speak to their comments or why they're saying what they're saying. That's a better question for them. I can just tell you that our policy on settlements has not changed, and there's not going to be a change to it.